Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and we're coming back with the back page of page 3 now. I did matted my booklet here and put my paper on, and I added a little square there, and I also decorated my tag. I might put some white journaling lines on the back of this one. Just to keep it interesting, innit? Love it. Love these white gel pens, they are the best. That's it. So cute. It's not very thick, it's too thin to put any photos or anything on. And also this can be a journaling spot as well. So could these, or some mini 2x2 photos. Love that. And it's 4x6, and that tucks right back in there. And I have added my strips onto my spine and my tape ready for the next one, so you don't have to sit and watch me, and I'll cover that as well later. So we've only got 1, 2, 3 more pages to go. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm thinking flap. So oops. So this is 6, yes, by 8. So I want to do a flap there and there, but I want them to be able to open up. So I'm going to cut this in half. Oh, I think at 6. I'm just trying to work it out in my head. I can see what I want, but I'm trying to work it out. So that's the same width. 6. Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece. Voila. Now I'm thinking. Let's score this first at 1/2 inch. In his brain's ticking over time. And I know if we're doing it on the bottom, I'm going to round this corner off. Nobody gets to see that underneath bit because so just making sure we're away from this page so we can keep it flat. So I want to score. I'm going to score this now at 4 inches. Leave your flap folded over so you've got your 4 inches. Actually wanted to fold that way. And then I'm going to remove that section now, just for a moment. Oh, I tell you what, my nose, just blown it while I was on the toilet. Excuse me. Oh. It's because my hands are busy, that's what it is. So, take this. Perfect. And I think we'll round that corner off as well. Perfect. So it sits well on this side. I want that to come up. I want one on the end to fold out. So that is not big enough. Keep hold of that though. Let me just glue this into place. Oh, I've got this horrible sickly feeling. So that'll be 6 by 8.5. Yeah, I've got this horrible, I feel ucky sick. So let's just make sure that folds over. Perfect. So that folds out. I'm going to do that again with this one. So let's do this 8.5. Because it's already by 6, so 8 is 4, so we want 3.5. That should be the same size as that. Yep. Sniffle, sniffle. So score and fold that piece. Yep. And then score this F4. Sure the ends come together perfectly. So that's going on that one, so around that one, and these two. There we go. Have I? Oh, I haven't. No, that's right. It's going that way, isn't it? Phew. And they're going to meet perfectly in the centre. Ah, sniffle, sniffle. And again, right on the end. Make sure that flap isn't deterred. Perfect. Whoa, 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 Gaynor, it's coming off. Why are you coming off? That's it. Do you have the same summer cold? Well, summer cold now, yeah. It's last October head cold. So this is the way this will open out and open up. Same with this one and down. Now I want a flap on there to open out. So let's get some more paper. Oh, let's write this down as we're going. So basic black, DSP. So I want 2 at 8.5 by 6, and it's go the long side 1/2 inch, and then 4.5 inches. Just saves you folding. 2 of those. So let's get some more, because I want 6 by 6.5 by 4. Let me just, oh goodness, sorry. Oh, that was an extra page. Oh, let's use that actually. I've got a piece here. I can just trim off that. It's already scored for me. And that's good. And then I want that at Is that 6? Yes. So let's cut this at 4. And is that 4 as well? Perfect. Take these flaps off, I don't need those. Keep those. So burnish those. That will get attached on there and open out, and also it'll open up. Ooh, I love it. So we'll meet around this corner. And attach. I'm going to face it this way just so I can line everything up properly. Got a little bit of a rough edge, but it is absolutely boiling outside today. It's been so warm. Make sure that's perfectly level. Right along that edge. Perfect. So this opens out. Just got a tiny little nick. And I mitre that a little bit there. Just a fraction. There we go. And then the same as this one. That's going to get attached on that side. Perfect. Make sure you've got no glue on the inside. And that fits right along there with that. Perfect. So that's that way and that's going to be that way. So this opens out like this, goes up like that, and it also comes down like this. Perfect. And the same as this one. Out, up, down and out. Yay! Now we need to create something on here. I'm going to use strips now, so these 3.5 inch pieces. So we used 2 at 6.5 by 4, long side 1/2 inch, and then we're going to take these 3.5 pieces, and we're going to have 2 at 6, so halfway. So let's cut these down to 1.5. I'll get 2 out of this one. I'm going to score this at 1/2 inch, and then that will get attached there, so we can fold that over to keep this closed. So They are 6 by 1.5, long side 1/2 inch. Oh, sorry. Sniffle, sniffle. Make sure we get that in the centre. Oh, that'll have a magnet then to keep that closed. And this one will have a magnet under there to keep this one closed. Perfect. Try and keep them centralised. We're not going to do any measuring, but we're going to try our best to keep it straight. So let's do one at a time. So come down a little bit. Oops. There we go, that looks pretty straight. I don't want to rub too hard because I've got glue down there as well. That's it. Move that out of the way. Oh. Sorry. Got to dry a sec, so I'm going to get our second one. Tuck that in the middle. That's it. Should have done that with the first one. Easier said than done. You make sure you're not interrupting that line so you can still open your pages. So, a couple of magnets. These are the only 2 magnets we've used up to now. Might have to put one under there. Well, let's just have a look. But the weight of the bucket will keep it closed into today. Whoops. There's that go. It stuck to my leg, thankfully. And once we've got all the layers on there, I think that will keep that closed for me. Maybe we could add a waterfall on top. One running, opening that way, one opening that way. Hence the reason we keep these little bits. Let's measure this. Alright, so they are 4 3/4, nice, by 4. 4 3/4. If we take it down to 4 1/2, we've got 2. We need like 4 or 5 on each one. I'm gonna go mental. So 4 1/2 by 5. 4 1/2 by 4. That one's not wide enough. Another sheet. Oh, it's absolutely boiling in here. So if I do 4, 4 and 4, and 4 1/2, I get a couple out of this. 1, 2, so it's 4 for one, and this will make 4 for the other. Keep those to one side. So we've got 8 in total. Got to keep an eye on my battery, it's due to run out, but I've got a fresh one here. One. Oops, oh, I don't know my own strength. Look, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh, sweating pants. I always score from the middle out. Look, see, because you get a right ridge off your trimmer. I hate that one. I prefer to use the guillotine. Oh, it's boiling. I have to get my little fan on the go. So, if we have... you might have to move that game if you're doing a waterfall. So, 1. 2. 3. 4. That would be perfect. I tell you what we will do. Instead of doing it on this, we could do it on the inside. So I don't have to move the magnets. And do them on the inside of these. So 1, 2, Yeah, I'm going to do it on these. So I'm going to close that one just for a sec. This has never been done before, has it? Well, I've never done this before on the inside of a flap. And we can keep it perfectly lined up on there. Right there. Oh, that's well and truly stuck down. Inner waterfalls. You'd only manage to get 4 on anyway because of the gap. Hence the reason we have that 1/2 inch gusset. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you wouldn't need anything to hold these down because they'll stay flat with the closure. Perfect. There. And that would still leave you a space there. Of just about 4.5 inches as well. So that would go over there. Nice and bulky. It will all start to flatten out a bit after, but I might have to. Oh, look at that, it's starting to. I hate it when they bend. Why is that? Open this one. Oh, sorry. I wonder if I have got allergies and just don't know nothing about it. So this time, instead of being on that outside flap, like this one is, why is that kill? Oh, Mr. Boyce, you're a diamond. Thank you, my darling.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, you fixed the laundry in as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the bed.
Thank you.
And I'll fold it.
I'll fold it later. He's an absolute angel, isn't he? Why is that curling up? It shouldn't be catching on nothing. Nothing whatsoever. So this one I'm going to add on this way. What do you reckon? It's going to be rather bulky. Let's just see. Gaynor's thinking about changing her mind. I don't know. Getting a rather bulky, isn't it? Look at the way that's domed. I'm not going to do that. I've just changed my mind big time. I'm going to keep the waterfall, but not there and not on this, probably not on this page. So I'm going to be a good girl and chop that off and add another piece on. Just do my head in while it's curling. Unless I do another little, you know, random fold there. And hold that in with a magnet. Just a crude one, that is. Glue that down. Just bulking. No, it's coming off. I am going to take that down. I'm going to remove that actually. It's going to follow that line up there. I'm not going to worry about the hinge. There we go. Good. So if I'm careful, no one's going to see it anyway. Don't want to rip my bottom piece. Perfect. Oops, I got that where I didn't need it. So, let me just get another piece. That's 4 by 6. Oh. 4 by 6.5 actually, because I do want my flat back on there, but next door dog's there. I take that off at 5.5, then I've got my 6.5 here. My desk is just overrun with cardstock and so let's attach that flat back on there, and I need to round this corner. And we never knew it was there. That hanging over the edge. Oh, it's not, it's me. So we're back to having that again. Minus R. You've just taken it off, you silly sausage. Right. Let's push that down. Lovely. I wondered why that wasn't. There we go. Oh, that was a good save. So we've got the start of a little waterfall here. So let's keep hold of that for a minute and these bits. They can go onto the next page. We'll work something out with that. So I'm just going to basically leave them like that flat now. Should have just done that in the first place. So love these. I've got a gorgeous border here. I'm just hoping. Yes, it would, wouldn't it? It would definitely. If I trim that off a little bit more, because that's 12 inches. Oh yes, I'll get that out. Oh, here goes the dreaded trimmer. So I'm going to take down that line off. And the other side as well, because my paper was 1.5. So that's going to make that. Oh, what happened? I moved. That's it, keep that straight. That's got it. And there'll be 5.5. Yeah. 5 3/8. 5 3/8. Oh, my nose. I'm just wondering if I have got allergies. I must have them. That's gonna get added onto there, and that's gonna get added onto there. I'm doing good with those strips. We're getting rid of them. Oops. He's a little diamond, isn't he? Perfect. So, and have we added those? Yes, 6 by 1.5. So the DSP for that is 1 and I think it's about 1 1/4 by 5 3/8. That's for that strip. So we'll need some gorgeous paper now for on top of there. Let's get something we haven't used yet. Yeah, we haven't used the umbrellas yet, have we? These gorgeous umbrellas, and on the back is those beautiful butterflies. How gorgeous are them? Stunning. Just stunning. So I need them to be cut that way. So 3 7/8. By 5 7/8. absolutely gorgeous. Those beautiful, beautiful umbrellas. Well, my battery's about to go. I've just had these two, and then I'm going to do all the photo paper off camera, and they're just going to be all the same size as these. So you need 2 at 3 7/8 by 5 7/8, and then the brown paper you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 at 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. So there's today's video. So the battery goes now. I do apologise. Around that corner off. And you'll need 2 little strips for up there as well, which will be the same size as the front, because we're in reverse. Perfect. How gorgeous is that looking? So I'll do those papers off camera, and the backs of these off camera, and then we'll come back, and when we do all the stickers at the end and add in bits and embellishments, then you'll see what I've done and how we're going to decorate everything else. So come back on the next video and we'll start page 4 and front and back. Bye.